So what's up, y'all? Been a while since I posted Astral Projection story time, but this is Astral Projection with Splocka, episode 3. And in this one, we're gonna get deep into an old love, into present love, and I'm gonna show you some spirit in this physical world. You know, believe it or not, just hold that ego at bay and believe it. See what could come from it. Ain't no harm in that I'm doing. But anyway, so I wake up on the couch in the middle of the night. It's like 11, 12. I already know it's go time. I hop up off the couch. No effort needed. I'm in the room. I'm in the bedroom. Turn over my right shoulder. I'm looking at the dream catcher. I'm looking at it. It's looking back at me. The crystals on it shining. I'm shining right back on it. And I'm like, it's go time then. Lay down on the bed. And that's the thing. That's that attention is intention. So whatever you pay attention to and think about, that's your intention for what you want to happen. Whether or not you make it happen, that's up to you. But anyway, I'm looking at the dream catcher. I'm like, it's go time. We tripping into this spiritual world. Let's go down this web we weave. You feel me? With no lies or deceits. And I flow into a dream. And in this dream, I wake up. Looking around. And there's this old love I used to have from elementary school. Like it never got to no relationship styles, and it was just friendship, pity in certain ways, and a very helpful and healing spirit. I'm gonna deduct names because of reasons in the future. But anyway, me and her were going through this dream, and it was just beautiful. We were going everywhere. We were exploring places. I think we were underneath Sears Tower at a point, just looking out over everything. And I had been there before, so I was like, all right, I've been here. I know what's up. Looking around everything. It's the funniest shit. We flow into like this restaurant kind of place at like this bar. I'm just sitting at the bar. I'm looking at these sandwiches on the wall. I'm looking at them. I'm like, bro, I don't want none of these things. But in my mind, I'm really thinking like, I'm broke as fuck. I ain't got no money to buy none of these sandwiches. Like, that's the real thoughts going on in my mind. I'm like, man, I only got like $1 or $2 on me. These sandwiches looking like $7-8. Fuck. So I'm looking at the sandwich. I'm like, hey, boss, let me get let me get a turkey club, a turkey sandwich. And the amount of turkey he was slapping on this, the amount of turkey slices he was slapping on this piece of bread was obscene. I'm looking at him build this sandwich. I'm talking about, at a certain point, I'm like, bro, how many layers of turkey is he about to put on this sandwich? It's up to like 17 now. I'm looking at the sandwich, and the sandwich ain't getting bigger. He's just slapping more slices on it. Foop, foop, foop. You know, and I'm looking like, what the fuck is going on? This sandwich, I'm not about to eat this sandwich, bro. Like, I'll take 6 to 9 at most slices of turkey, but I don't eat no meat, you feel me? I'm just saying that. Back in the day when I did eat meat, it was 6 to 9 at most. You gotta hit me with a cool 4 to 5 if you really want to toast. Now, anyway, we move on from that, and we still in there. And I guess I get the sandwich. She paid for the sandwich like that, and we walk over. We sit down at a table, and for some reason in this dream, I'm conscious, and I'm like, when I look to my right, I'm gonna see somebody. Like, it was just a thought. Like, there was just something that made me so agitated in my spirit that was like, if you don't look that way right now, you're gonna miss it. And I looked that way. I looked right, and just at the end of a tree line, just flying into the tree line, I see a cardinal. And I'm like, ooh, just caught that motherfucker. But I'm like, who is that? Because I know cardinals especially just carry spirits, you know, because angels are really in connection with birds. And cardinals carry spirits from departed loved ones. Loved ones that have departed from the physical world and now are in the spiritual world. Now, anyway, that happens. And I don't really think that, you know, I'm just thinking like, damn, who did I see? Not really correlating the cardinal to anybody at that moment in time. We go on. We hop in a dream. The next scene, I'm in the living room and my father's on the couch. And this shocked me because I don't see my dad a lot in my dreams. And I'm like, oh shit. You know, I'm happy. I'm in love right now. I'm like, oh yeah. You feel me? Then something happened and he started choking. And I'm like, what the fuck? And you know, I go to perform CPR on his chest, and all of a sudden it's like he reached out and just pushed me back and was like, no. And he just grabbed me up and was like, no. Like, and it was like, don't save me. He ain't say that, but like, I felt that, like, don't try and save my physical flesh. I'm here. And I ain't really understand that much. So that goes by, and I walk into my dad's old room, my uncle's current room, and I see my uncle sleeping. He's facing towards the bathtub, and he has on this long light green shirt that in the right kind of light, it looks white. But I see it as white in this moment. And I'm like, okay. Walk into the bathroom because I know this is a traumatic place for me. I found my father's dead body in the bathroom. I even heard him die in the bathroom. I was just too scared as a young boy to go through that dark hallway into that bathroom to see his body, you know. The next day was Thanksgiving. I wasn't trying to deal with that shit that night. Woke up in the morning and dealt with that. Anyway, beautiful little doe and her baby Bambi. Anyway, we go into the bathroom. I go into the bathroom, and there's this huge drain in my tub, and there's just clear water just falling down the drain. And I just look at that like, damn, I'm releasing so much toxic waste from my spirit, from my being. It's beautiful. I wake up in the morning, and this is when the spiritual flies into the physical. I wake up in the morning. I write in my dream journal, my astral projection, and the final question I write when I get to the cardinal, I'm like, Dad, is this you? You know, just writing that out, because you ask spirit's going to respond, they're going to answer. I walk into the living room. What would you know appear on the clock? 4:24, my dad's birthday. What's tatted on my neck? So I'm like, cool, that's what's up. Hello, Dad. Flow throughout the day. Throughout the day, I'm going to get a snow cap with this lady. And I see a cardinal fly back. And you know, we talk about, oh, yeah, you know, cardinal's supposed to be messages from dead loved ones. And she says, well, shit, my loved ones don't speak to me. And as soon as this cardinal fly by, the next address I register is 4240. And we on Lorraine Avenue. If you know anything about me, you know I'm born in Lorraine. So I'm just looking like, all right, Dad, shit. And the dreams ain't in the physical. All right, then, cool. And that's really what it is. It was just my dad just telling me he's still around, you know. Spirits don't go nowhere. If they part of your spirit team, they gonna be here forever. So just know that if some physical loved ones passed on, some probably did enter the cycle of reincarnation. Oh my God, it's a beautiful Bambi just standing right here. Oh my God, hold on. I'm gonna have to end this video right here and see if I could, nah, I ain't gonna pet it. Peace and love and blessings to all of y'all. Bye.